Good day to all of you. Today we will be looking at the Cardano ADA monthly close. If you want to see the important things that we are going to be looking at, you can take a look at the previous video uploaded on the Crypto Access YouTube channel. My name is Frank and today I will be walking you through the Cardano chart and why Cardano is set to amaze us once again this month. As you can see, we closed the monthly candle almost at $2.80, which is up incredibly for the last 30 days. The last 30 days have given us over 100% in profit. We have built up the price with 110% profit only this month. So based on the US dollar value, we cannot get a clear picture of where we are going now. We now will need to take a look at smaller time frames, but as we are in price discovery mode, there is really no top. Speaking of that, we saw a low right here, which was also the support resistance flip. We went up, we broke the all-time high, we then made a new higher low, and we are now still in the next higher low section. So based on the US dollar value, you cannot do too much with the chart. However, we also have a Bitcoin chart of ADA. And as you guys know, we prefer to look at the Bitcoin chart, and we have had also the highest monthly close in Bitcoin value ever. As some of you might remember, one of the important things that we wanted to see was a close above 5,200 for this monthly candle, and we broke above it amazingly. Also for Cardano ADA, we have seen an increase of around 80% against Bitcoin. The only thing that still needs to happen, in my opinion, is that we break the 6,000, I would say 6,100 zone, which was the thing that we posted on last Friday. The thing was that we wanted to see a weekly close above and then the parabolic movement should start. However, we just closed below it, so we are still in a, I wouldn't say dangerous, but still in a decent resistance zone. And this decent resistance zone is not likely to break at the first try, unless we get some decent signals on the longer term. So we are still aiming, even after this incredible monthly close, we are still aiming to buy, if we want to buy, a higher low section. So the best thing, or the thing that we would love to do, is buy some cryptocurrency, some ADA, around the 5,000 Satoshis mark, because this would be the best risk reward trade in regards to this uptrend. But keep in mind, this could even fall further. But let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Well, the smaller time frames against BTC are giving the same views as against USD. We have seen some pretty decent higher high, higher low trends, only for the last 4 days to be more or less in the same price. Not much is happening in this area, but taking into account that we have had this bullish engulfing, as discussed in the previous video, which is eating up those three before them, makes me believe that the trend is still up from the daily time frame. So based on this candle and based on the fact that we are still in this candle, the general trend is still up. Going down lower, we can see that we are perfectly respecting the moving averages at this point. So we've had a brief touch one right here and a brief touch right here. The 50 moving average is also known as the confidence indicator. By buying the confidence indicator, you usually get another leg up. So for now, we are trying to find support we are basically just accumulating on the 4 hour. This could either mean that we are accumulating short positions, or this could mean that we are accumulating long positions. This is basically more or less a 50, this zone right here is basically more or less a 50-50% up or down. But I would call it more like a 60-40 for the 60% for people that would like to long, because we are above the moving averages, because the daily time frame and the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame are all looking decent. The only thing to see there is that we are against the heaviest resistance Cardano has seen in a while. So I would love to know what you guys think that Cardano is going to do. Is it going to break all-time high this week, as we discussed in the previous video? Do you think that Cardano is still not ready for it and needs a touch, or needs to make a higher low around the 5,000 area? Or do you think that we should either go down lower, maybe even towards the 4,000 zone? Because even if that would happen, so even if we would touch kind of like this this support zone, excuse me, even then we would still be in a very bullish trend. Please let me know what you guys think. I will be updating you in 2 days once again to see where this weekly close is going to go. I am so grateful to see that Cardano is holding up against the resistance this good, and I still would love to see a weekly close above the 6,100 zone to confirm that we are ready to move higher.